Kafra, you have arrived Isnud. This is where merchants and swords...
It just occurred to me, if there are an infinite number of parallel universes, in one of them, there's probably a Sheldon who doesn't believe parallel universes exist.
Probably. What's your point?
No point. It's just one of the things that makes one of the me's chuckle. What makes you chuckle, Leonard?
Recently? Not much.
Is it because of the conflict that arises from your desperate need to pair bond with a woman and the apparent collective decision of all womankind to deny you that opportunity?
Shut up.
You know, when my grandfather died and Meemaw was alone, my mom arranged for her to visit a center 3 times a week where she could socialize with other lonely people. It's very nice. They discuss current events, play bridge, get a hot meal.
That sounds lovely.
It is if you like bridge. Do you like bridge, Leonard?
Sheldon, I'm just not dating someone right now. I don't need to go to a senior center.
Meemaw resisted at first, but now she loves it.
Fine. If I don't meet someone soon, you can put me in a home.
It's not a home. It's a senior center. We'd never put Meemaw in a home.
Hey, guys.
Hey. Hey. All right, I'll bow to social pressure. Hey.
Excuse me, that's my girlfriend, Bernadette. I assigned her her own ringtone, Bernadette, by the 4 Tops. Hello, Bernadette.
When I call him, his phone plays Brown Eyed Girl. Now that I think about it, it's not so good.
You realize he's just rubbing our noses in the fact that he has a girlfriend and we don't?
You mean you don't?
You have a girlfriend? How could you have a girlfriend? You can't even speak to women.
2 words, deaf chick. It doesn't matter if I can't talk because she can't hear me.
What?
That's what she said.
Great. You have a girlfriend, Howard's got a girlfriend, Sheldon's got a girl who's a friend.
Thank you.
What about you, Stuart? You have a girlfriend yet?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I met her at Comic-Con. The one place in the world where saying I own a comic book store is an actual pickup line.
Oh, well, good for you.
Not really. She's horrible. When she wants to have sex, she puts on her plus-size Wonder Woman costume and shouts, "Who wants to take a ride in my invisible plane?"
Why don't you just break up with her?
No, I can't.
Why not?
'Cause then I'd be alone, like you.
Dude, why don't you just invoke your girlfriend pact with Wallowitz?
Because I don't need his girlfriend to set me up with one of her girlfriends. I'm perfectly capable of finding a girl on my own.
Oh, Leonard. You remind me of the funny old story about a man who walks into a woman's correctional institution with a stack of paperwork that would allow the female convicts to go free.
You're saying I couldn't get laid in a woman's prison with a handful of pardons?
Are you gonna let me tell the story or not?
Leonard, are you sleeping?
No,
Are you ill?
no.
Are you still depressed because you're alone and no one loves you?
I don't know, maybe.
I want you to know that I'm genuinely concerned about your well-being.
Thank you.
You're welcome, but it's still no reason to have your feet in my spot.
May I offer an observation?
What the hell? How long has she been here?
Since we got home from the comic book store.
That was 2 hours ago.
As per your suggestion, we're hanging out. Quite frankly, I don't see what all the hoopla is about. Go on, Amy.
From a neurobiological standpoint, Leonard, you may be alone because your psychological state is causing an actual pheromone-based stink of desperation.
Did you know that, Leonard?
No.
I did.
Leonard, I understand that some people find mates in social gathering places, such as bars or taverns. Have you tried a bar or tavern?
No, I'm not gonna try to pick up a woman in a bar.
Wise decision. You see, Amy, success at a bar is based on classic male attributes such as height, strength, attractiveness, the ability to hold one's liquor and throw darts separately or together. Leonard has none of these attributes. Right, Leonard?
Right.
That's not true of all bars. Juice bars, for example.
Oh, good point, Amy. Yeah, building on your premise, Leonard could frequent sushi bars, salad bars, oyster bars, the Apple Genius bar. What are you doing?
Keep going, I'm listening.
That was rude.
He does it all the time. He's a cornucopia of social awkwardness.
Cornucopia. What a mellifluous word.
Let's make that our word of the day.
Agreed. And we'll use mellifluous tomorrow.
Well, I have to void my bladder. It was nice spending this time with you.
Wait. I have a request.
Yes?
I'd like you to meet my mother.
I see. Can I get back to you on that?
Certainly. Good night.
Good night. Leonard, 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 Leonard.
Yeah, what?
Amy Farrah Fowler has asked me to meet her mother.
Yeah, so?
What does that mean?
Well, you know how you're always saying that Amy is a girl who's your friend and not your girlfriend?
Uh-huh.
Can't say that anymore.
What?
She obviously wants to take your relationship to the next level.
I don't want the next level. I like this level. Fix it for me.
Me? How am I supposed to fix it?
Simple. You want a girlfriend. Amy wants to be someone's girlfriend. Take her off my hands. I give you my blessing.
That is insane.
You're right. It would never work. Amy finds you tedious.
Okay, good luck.
Wait. What am I supposed to do?
Have you considered telling her how you feel?
Leonard, I'm a physicist, not a hippie.
All right, well, let me see if I can explain your situation using physics. What would you be if you were attached to another object by an inclined plane wrapped helically around an axis?
Screwed.
There you go.
Amy's right. He is tedious.
Why can't you get? You know I'm doing a bowel cleanse for my colonoscopy. I'm like an upside down volcano here.
Oh, hey. I hope you didn't hear that.
The volcano thing? No.
What's with the t-shirt? You're working at the Apple store now?
No, it's just something I threw on.
I know all your shirts. That's not one of... You were pretending to work at the Genius Bar to pick up women, weren't you?
Yeah. Turns out they guard the iPods, they don't guard the shirts.
So, how'd it go?
It was going well. I was showing this super hot girl how to boot up in safe mode. The manager got suspicious. And, well, long story short, they really do have a little jail in the mall.
Just FYI, don't try to go back with a fake mustache. I mean, they may not really be geniuses, but they see right through that.
I want to invoke the girlfriend pact, Howard.
You that desperate?
No, I just, I want what you have. I want a woman in my life.
Holy Moses! How much liquid can be in one tuchus?
To be clear, I meant like Bernadette, not your mother.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Well, I'm off to meet Bernadette's friend. How do I look?
As if one of the plants from Invasion of the Body Snatchers duplicated you in every way, only with an absurd amount of hair gel.
What are you working on?
I'm removing my digital footprint from the internet so Amy Farrah Fowler can't find me and compel me to meet her mother.
Oh, you're going off the grid.
Exactly.
The old Unabomber approach. Kudos.
Thank you. I've also sent Amy a relationship termination notice and changed my cell phone number and email address.
What if she just comes over?
She'll get lost. We no longer live at 2311 Los Robles. We now live at 311 Los Robles.
You changed the address on the building? What about mail?
Yeah, but no worries. I explained my predicament to our letter carrier. He was sympathetic. His exact words were, "Got your back, Jack. Bitches be crazy."
Who is it?
Amy Farrah Fowler.
Darn, she found me.
She's been here before.
The only flaw in an otherwise perfect plan. Now get my back, Jack.
What do you want to do?
Tell her I'm not here.
Hey, where are you?
I don't know. You'll have to devise a scenario that plausibly explains my absence, keeping in mind that the key to a good lie lies in the details.
Hi, Amy. Sheldon's not here.
All right.
Way to go on the details.
Thanks again for doing this, Bernadette.
Oh, I take PAX very seriously. One time at my lab, a petri dish of genetically modified supervirus went missing. That day, we made a pinky swear never to admit we crossed Ebola with the common cold.
Why the hell would you cross Ebola with the common cold?
We never did. That would be a terrible, terrible thing.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I was at the gym. Spin class, worked up quite a sweat.
Joy, this is Leonard. Leonard, this is Joy.
Hi.
Hi. You don't look like a genius. Go ahead, say something smart. Ah, time's up. Just kidding. First thing you need to know about me, I'm hilarious.
Yeah. So Bernadette tells me she knows you from the self-defense classes?
Yeah, Israeli Krav Maga, lots of fun. Basically, 100 different ways to rip a guy's nuts off.
Wow, wouldn't think there'd be that many.
Number 42.
Whoa!
Isn't she a pimp?
Proxima Centauris, the nearest star. The celestial bodies that follow are Alpha Centauri A, Toli, Barnard Star, Wolf 359. Lelan 21-185, Sirius A, Sirius B, BL SETI, UV SETI, Ross 154, Ross 248. Epsilon Iridani, Lock 9352, Ross 128, Procyon A. Oh, darn, that's wrong. EZ Aquarii A, EZ Aquarii B, EZ Aquarii C, Procyon A. Those are the stars that are nearest to me, tra-la-la and fiddle-dee-dee. Oh dear. They really do be crazy.
This lobster's good on the way down and the way up.
Should be. It's $30 a pound.
Hey, this is a date, right?
Yep, it is.
73!
Oh!
Excuse me, I have to go to the little girls' room and take a wicked whiz.
I'll go with you.
Fair warning, I had the asparagus. My pee is going to stink up the place.
I think she likes you.
Easy Aquarium B. Easy Aquarium C.
Excuse me, madam.
Sheldon,
Rats.
I believe a misunderstanding may have occurred when I asked you to meet my mother.
No misunderstanding. I've learned what that request actually means, and I don't want to be joined to another object by an inclined plane wrapped helically around an axis.
In what way are you screwed? All I want to do is present you as my boyfriend to my mother so she'll be satisfied that I'm in a relationship.
So we'd be perpetrating a ruse?
Precisely.
And you haven't fallen hopelessly in love with me?
Don't be absurd. I find the notion of romantic love to be an unnecessary cultural construct that adds no value to human relationships.
I mean, Farrah Fowler, that's the most pragmatic thing anyone has ever said to me.
I trust this clarification allows us to return to boy/friend/girl/friend status.
Of course. Would you like to join me for Chinese food?
Sheldon, please, you're suffocating me.
My apologies. Good night, Amy.
Good night, Sheldon.
Come on, just give her a chance. Maybe she'll grow on you.
Or maybe she'll finally succeed in ripping my nuts off. There's still 93 ways she hasn't tried yet. Howard, I appreciate the effort, but this is like the worst date of my life.
Seriously? I was once robbed by a pre-op transsexual I met on J-Date, and that didn't even crack my top 10.
I guess the difference is I have some self-respect.
Not that I've ever seen.
It's relatively new. I just know that I'm not going to spend time with someone I don't like simply to have a girlfriend. I'm okay on my own.
Good news, I made lots of room for dessert.
Look, Joy, it was nice to meet you, but...
Yeah, you too. Hey, you got anything going for next weekend? I need a date for my cousin's wedding.
You're asking me out?
Yeah, and it's an open bar, so I'll probably be giving it away.
I look forward to it.
It's nice to meet you too, Sheldon. I honestly didn't believe Amy when she told me she had a boyfriend.
I assure you I am quite real, and I'm having regular intercourse with your daughter.
What?
Oh, yes. We are like wild animals in heat. It's a wonder neither of us has been hurt.
Amy, what is he saying?
You wanted me to have a boyfriend, Mother. Well, here he is. Have to sign off now. My hunger for Sheldon is stirring in my loins.
Oh, yes. It's time for me to make love to your daughter's vagina.
Thank you, Sheldon. That went very well.
Agreed. Amy, I find myself wondering if we should actually engage in coitus at least one time in our relationship. Bazinga. Bedtime, please show yourself out.
Oh.
Problem?
This is the worst cobbler I've ever eaten. It tastes like it's made of actual ground-up shoemaker.
Amusing. A play on the two meanings of cobbler.
Hey guys, guess who I found at LAX? My baby sister Priya.
Excuse me, I object. You propose a guessing game, yet you don't give me enough time to guess. For the record, I was going to say, your sister Priya.
Oh, Sheldon, you haven't changed a bit, have you?
Why would I change?
The hope has been that you'd eventually bend to public opinion. So, Priya, what brings you back to LA?
I have a one-day layover on my way to Toronto. Corporate merger.
Can you believe it? Little Priya is one of the lead attorneys for the biggest car company in India.
Given that when we met her, she was finishing law school and planning an internship at a large Indian car company, it's actually extremely plausible.
And your poll numbers just keep dropping.
I want to catch up with all of you, but first, I really must visit the Louvre.
I'm going too. I'll show you where it is.
All right, this goes without saying, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. Hands off my sister.
Why would I touch her? She's covered with airplane germs.
I'm so not talking to you, I'm talking to him.
Hey, I've got a girlfriend now.
Oh, please. My sister's much hotter than your girlfriend, and you know it.
Let's just agree they're both hot.
But, dude, that's my sister you're talking about.
Okay, forget who's hotter. The first time Priya came to LA, Leonard and I made a pact out of respect to our friendship and to you that neither of us would hit on her.
Did you pinky swear?
Yes.
Okay, then.
Cobbler. I'm still laughing.
It's really nice to see you again, Leonard.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. Here you go.
Thanks.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool, Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. We built the pyramids, math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a big bang.
So you got any special plans with your sister?
Well, not really, just hang out.
I always tell people, if you have only one day in Los Angeles, make it a train day.
Train day?
The fun starts with brunch at Carney's in Studio City, a hot dog stand in a converted railroad dining car. Next stop, Travel Town, an outdoor museum featuring 43 railroad engines, cars, and other rolling stock from the 1880s to the 1930s. Then finally, we're off to the glitz and glamour of Hollywood for dinner at, that's right, the Hollywood Carney's, a hot dog stand in a different converted railroad dining car.
I don't think we're gonna do that.
Well, then apparently you hate fun.
Priya's not back yet? Well, I guess that's not unusual. Women, man, the whole sitting, standing deal. So what are we talking about?
My plans with Priya?
He rejected train day.
Did you make it clear that it's two different train cars turned into hot dog stands?
Abundantly.
I guess he just hates fun.
That's what I said.
Okay, so what's new with you guys?
I have a girlfriend now.
Good for you.
Yeah, I just want to put it out there in case I inadvertently squirt any pheromones in your direction. Happy?
So, Priya, what are your plans while you're here?
I don't know. I just have the one day.
Do you like trains?
Not particularly.
You might as well just wait at the airport for your flight. You are in a forest. There is quicksand to the west. A path leads to the east. Go east. An iron gate blocks your way. Open gate. It's locked. Well, so much for that.
It's getting pretty late. How come you're still up?
I found an emulator online that lets you play classic text-based computer games from the 1980s.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, yes. It runs on the world's most powerful graphics chip, imagination.
You've really got to get out more.
Go north. You can't go that way. Go west. A troll blocks your passage. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Kill troll. With what? With sword. You don't have the sword. Good golly, it's as if it's actually happening to me.
Raj finally went to bed.
Sheldon's still up.
You said he goes to bed at 9.
Yeah, he does, but he got caught up in a computer game.
Hit troll with axe. Hit troll with axe. Hit troll with axe. Oh my, this is one tough troll.
Can't you get rid of him?
If the past is any indication, no.
Leonard, I'm trapped in quicksand. The axe is dragging me down.
Drop axe.
Drop axe. Brilliant.
Give me a minute. Sheldon.
Hold on. I need to figure out how to get the bucket so I can carry the mud past the dragon.
Sheldon, you need to work in the morning.
I know.
Well, then bed, mister.
5 more minutes.
Really? You're gonna risk getting sleepy in the middle of your thermodynamic fluctuation seminar? You know what happens when you yawn in public?
Everyone will see my oddly shaped uvula.
You don't want that, do you?
No. But it's a shame our society mocks the differently uvulated. Who was at the door?
Building manager. They have to fix a pipe, so the water will be off tomorrow from noon to 2.
That's unacceptable. We're supposed to be given written notice.
No, it doesn't matter. We'll be at work.
What if I spill tomato soup on my shirt and have to come home to change, only to find there's no water for an enzyme soak?
Bifurcated uvula, Sheldon.
I'll have the chicken noodle. Good night.
We're gonna have to be very quiet.
I know how to get the bucket. I can turn the axe around and use the handle to reach it. See. Go north. You are in a forest. Go north. You are in a forest. Go north. You are in a forest. Oh dear, I believe I'm lost. Well, I'll just have to get a fresh start tomorrow.
No. You just need to map it out. Come on, I'll help you. So, you stopped at this stream and you turned north 3 times?
Yes.
You're right, you're lost. Good luck.
Oh, Leonard, wake up.
Huh? Just sorry.
For what?
I don't know. When I'm in bed with a girl, it's my go-to response.
It's 6 o'clock. I have to get back to Raj's before he wakes up and realizes I'm gone.
Oh, right, sure. Wish you could stay in LA a while longer.
Me too.
No, I was thinking, there are some great research facilities in India.
Where are you going with this, Leonard?
I'm just saying, I don't have any real ties here, so if I were to move to New Delhi, we could, go out.
Leonard, didn't we have this conversation 5 years ago?
Well, yes, but things have changed. You're older, I'm older. Look, no more superhero bed sheets.
Sweetheart, just because we have fun when I come to town doesn't mean I want to have a serious relationship.
Doesn't?
Besides, I could never bring a white boy home to my parents. They'd have a cow, which is a much bigger deal in India.
Not that white. My great-great-grandmother was half Cherokee. I know that's not the right kind of Indian, but it is something.
You're funny.
Leonard.
What?
I heard a woman laughing.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to see if I could laugh as a woman.
Oh, well, good job. Quite convincing. I smell perfume.
Air freshener.
And is that lipstick on your cheek and neck?
Rash. That's a bad rash.
My sympathies. I'm no stranger to the crimson scourge that is dermatitis. Can I interest you in a topical steroid from my lotion and unguent collection?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Very well. I'm sure I can find something that will help you ditch that itch. It's in the bathroom. Let's go. Do you prefer ointment or cream?
Cream.
With or without a numbing agent?
Without.
Really, Leonard? There are no heroes when it comes to dermatitis.
Fine, with.
Prescription or non-prescription strength?
Use your best judgment.
Well, I think I have a nice 2009 Anamantil HC. It's usually indicated for acutely inflamed hemorrhoids, but it also goes nicely with non-mucosal body parts.
Sounds great.
Excellent choice. Priya?
Good morning, Sheldon.
For shame, Leonard. For shame. And to think, I was ready to waste the last of my good hemorrhoid cream on you.
Making pretty good time, huh?
Is that really what you want to talk about, Leonard?
No.
What do you want to talk about?
Please don't tell anyone I spent the night with Raj's sister.
There it is. What if someone asks?
No one's going to ask if I spent the night with Raj's sister.
Perhaps. But they might ask me something else.
Like what?
Like, has Leonard betrayed any of his friends recently?
Priya and I are both adults. Didn't betray Raj.
In fact, you did, but I was referring to Howard.
What are you talking about?
April 12th, 2005, Bob's Big Boy, Toluca Lake. Raj had just introduced us to Priya for the first time, and she was enjoying the sweet taste of Hindu rebellion in the form of a Bob's Super Big Boy hamburger. In order to preserve your friendship, you and Howard made a pinky swear that neither of you would attempt to woo her. I had a patty melt.
Okay, fine. I betrayed Howard.
And Raj.
All right, and Raj.
And me.
You?
Violation of the roommate agreement's overnight guest notification clause.
Okay, fine. I'm a horrible human being. I'm the Darth Vader of Pasadena.
You're far too short to be Darth Vader. At best, you might be a turncoat Ewok.
My point is, Priya's gone, and it would be much better if no one else found out about us.
You mean you want me to keep a secret?
Yes.
You know I can't keep a secret.
You can if you try. Think about it this way. If I were Batman and you were Alfred, you'd keep that secret, right?
Why did you get to be Batman?
Because Batman has the secret.
But Alfred has secrets too.
Like what?
Alfred knows that Barbara Gordon is Batgirl, which I've now just told to Batman. See, I cannot keep a secret. Ta-da!
What?
Ta-da. It's short for da-da-da-da.
Kind of busy here, Sheldon.
I know, that's why I shortened it.
What do you want?
I came to go over your alibi for last night.
What alibi?
You've asked me to lie on your behalf, and as you know, I'm deeply uncomfortable with impromptu dishonesty. So, I've provided you with an ironclad alibi. You couldn't have spent last night with Priya because you were with another woman.
Oh, I'm so sure I'm gonna regret this, but who was I with?
The fun-loving and morally loose Miss Maggie McGarry. You met her at Pasadena's most popular Irish watering hole, Lucky Baldwin's, where Maggie spends her nights tending bar with a head full of curls and a heart full of dreams.
Leonard, call me if you're interested in coitus. Sincerely, Maggie McGarry.
And if anyone were to actually call that number, they will hear this.
Top of the morning to you. You've reached Maggie McGarry. Leave a message after the little beep.
It's pretty convincing, huh? That wasn't even a real person. And here is the clincher, a lock of Maggie's flaming auburn hair.
Where'd you get that?
From an orangutan in the primate lab.
An orangutan?
Well, no one's going to run a DNA test on it, Leonard, honestly. You overthink everything.
Sheldon, I don't need an alibi. Nobody's going to ask about last night as long as you just zip your lip. Thank you. Now don't worry, everything's gonna be fine.
Hey, Leonard, will you please tell Howard my sister's never been attracted to him?
Come on, Raj. How am I supposed to know who she's attracted to, or was attracted to, or who she might be attracted to in the future?
And I have nothing to contribute to this conversation. Because I, too, know absolutely nothing about Priya's preferences in male companionship. And with that, I will re-zip my lip.
Hey, so what did you guys think of the new episode of Capricorn last night?
I didn't see it.
Didn't see it? What were you doing?
I was out.
What, on Capricorn night?
Yeah, went for a drink.
Really? You? Where'd you go?
To, Lucky Baldwin's.
Oh, I've heard of that place. Isn't that Pasadena's favorite Irish watering hole?
Yes.
Did you meet anyone interesting there? Perhaps a promiscuous red-headed barmaid?
As a matter of fact, I can't do it.
You're sure you can. You're doing fine. It's very believable.
I'm sorry, Raj, but the truth is I was with Priya last night.
Don't listen to him. He's still lightheaded from all the Irish whiskey and pickled eggs in his system.
What were you doing with Priya?
I believe they engaged in coitus, but more importantly, if Leonard had not abandoned his story, would you have found it plausible?
You slept with my sister?
Yeah.
How could you? We had a pact.
Excuse me, I think how could you? She's my sister. Takes precedence over a 5-year-old pinky swear.
May I point out, in a parallel universe, your friends are saying, Maggie McGarry, she sounds lovely.
I admit it. I may have crossed a line here, but come on, Raj. Your sister is a grown woman. And to her,